Warriors on D. Rose with the ball. 29 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
Butler kicks to Curry. On the wing, Green. To the paint, it's tipped. An even 3-on-3 break. Johnson in the corner. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Johnson's got his first points in this one. Butler kicks to Thompson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Now here's Butler. He's coming off a 40-point game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Rose dishes to Gasol. Warriors with the rebound. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time. How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
Now, here's Butler. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. Gasol with the steal. Curry against Johnson. Outside Rose. Lets it go from the wing, and he connects with the jumper. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Rose, following the score by Golden State. Feeds it to Butler. Mozgov grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for your Warriors.
And he makes the first. Different look here for the Warriors. Lewis checked in for Mozgov. Barnes comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Thompson. And Sessions subbed in for Curry.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Brooks against Sessions. Brooks, the pass to Butler. Shoots from 12. Butler can't get that one to fall. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Iguodala kicks to Barnes. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Brooks kicks to Mirotic. And there's the pass to Portis. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. It's Brooks on the wing. There's the pick. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there. Clean up. Gasol comes in for Portis, and it's Rose in for Jimmy Butler. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Cool Hands is out there with Green, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the Warriors' foul.
They Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdish. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He had 40 points and was just an absolute force inside on defense, batting away shots every second he was on the floor. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Here's Butler after Pau Gasol's bucket. Butler kicks to Mozgov. Butler against Noah. Back to Mozgov. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Clock at 6. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And that one's good. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Kelly's checked in, and James Johnson is subbed in for Mirotic.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Butler. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Rose dishes to Brooks. Back to Rose. Johnson outside. From downtown. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. Gasol against Butler. He kicks it to Mozgov. Left side, Butler. Puts up the baby hook. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Butler's got 14.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
And Thompson sends it back, but they'll get another chance. The shot by Kelly, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Butler with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Down low. Johnson with the block. He dishes it to Rose. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Butler kicks to Thompson. They kick it out to Green. Sinks the triple. Green's got 5 now.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Gasol a screen. Rose passes to Kelly. Right side Gasol nails the 16-footer. He has 6.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Butler dishes to Thompson. Back to Butler. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Green with the block. Butler kicks to Mozgov. Thompson outside. Butler passes to Green. Outside for Curry. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. Drops in the breakaway layup. Johnson's got 7 points here in this quarter. Three-pointer. Butler got it off in time, but it's no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade.
And what a game for Butler. 16 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Bulls. Rose is the 1 with Butler is the 2. Pau Gasol is out there with Johnson. And it's Kelly in at the 5. Now here's Curry. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Rejected by Gasol. Butler on the wing. Plenty of space. Butler missing again.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Rose kicks to Kelly. They set the screen. Butler dishes to Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's now 8 points for Pau Gasol.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Butler passes to Curry. And Thompson kicks to Butler. Great defense that time from Noah. The Bulls leading by 7. The kick out to Rose. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. The dish to Green. Butler kicks to Green. And stolen by Butler. Now Rose. The feed to Mirotic. And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for the Warriors.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Now here's Rose. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Mozgov with the block, and they're able to recover.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Shot's good. And that's now 21 points for Freak.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Coming off a terrific season. Tops in scoring, 6th in free throw percentage. And he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
John Lure, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barnes comes in for Draymond Green. Noah the screen. Left side Butler. Shot clock at 5. And again, Chicago. No good.
Well, he's gone without a field goal, and that certainly is below par for him. His team has still found a way to get it done.
Barnes against Noah. Barnes dishes to Butler. Lure the pass to McDaniels. No good on the triple. The Bulls leading by 5. Rose with the ball. Butler covering. Butler kicks to Mirotic. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's Rose. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Pass to Mirotic. Noah dishes to Rose. That's good. Rose has got 6.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense. And it's right between the paint and the three-point line. And boy, have they been rock solid.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for McDaniels, and Sessions subbed in for Steph Curry. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists in the game.
Good display of physicality by Gasol to set that shot up.
Kicks it to Lure. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Lure the pass to Butler. Sessions dishes to Butler. Gasol with the steal. Butler with the ball. Butler covering. A wide open look for Gasol. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
Yeah, but they've got to find a way to convert those extra possessions into points if they're going to come back in this one.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Butler against Butler. Here's Lure. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Joakim Noah. The Warriors have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
And as a group,
different look here for the Warriors. Mozgov, he's checked in for John Lure. Draymond Green comes in for Harrison Barnes. Butler, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sessions. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago. Mirotic comes in for Johnson. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Mozgov is out there at Draymond Green, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Passes it to Mozgov. Golden State moving it around. Curry's shot is good.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Chicago leading. Rose kicks it to Noah. Gasol against Green. Noah the screen. Outside Butler. Here's Mirotic. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Here's Butler. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Bulls have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Gasol a screen. Butler attacking. It's Gasol missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
To tie it up. The shot no good. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to Milwaukee. Here's Rose. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Now here's Curry, back to Butler. And then jammed down as he goes right over Pau Gasol.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Great look, but off the mark. Butler goes in to the paint and taken away by Johnson. Left side Rose. Shot to end this cold run. That's good on the jump shot. Rose has got 10 points in just the second half.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors.
Here's Butler. Noah with the block. It's in!
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
The Warriors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Thompson outside. Inside, Butler. Chicago grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity. Butler passes to Mozgov. And the Warriors miss again. And now we've got the intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul.
Rasheed Kelly.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson inside the line. Good!
Klay Thompson.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mozgov dishes to Green. Three-pointer, Butler. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked.
Well, a nice win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Derrick Rose. His veteran leadership was the key factor in this game. His years of experience paid off in a big way for them tonight.
A tremendous.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. for me.
Check out our new episode of NBA 2K2. We have an exclusive with star point guard.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go.
with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Check out our new episode of NBA 2K TV. We have an exclusive with Star.
Eating Apple Jacks, baby.
You gotta trust in this guy.
Check out our new episode of NBA 2K TV. We have an exclusive with star point guard Mike Conley. I want to break down some things because your player is really good.
You gotta trust in this guy.
Check out our new episode of NBA 2K TV. We have an exclusive with star point guard Mike Conley. I want to break down some 2K stuff because your player is really good in the game.
There you go.
There's only a few weeks left in the My Park Championship, so we catch you up on all of the action. We have some winning tips in 2K Pro-Am.
You want to play some post-up?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, relative to last season, their record at this point, not quite up to par. They're looking for answers, looking for improvement as the season continues. You look at the roster of the Suns for this season and the past few seasons, and you'll notice a common theme. Boy, they got a lot of guards. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, it's nice to have a multiple of guys who can handle the basketball, do certain things, change things up. But, you know, sometimes that not having a lead guard hurts you down the stretch.
The Warriors have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And just a single game trip away from Phoenix here for the Suns. After dropping the first 3 games of the season, they need to turn it around.
And I think for the Suns, what a slow start they've gotten off to. At least they have enough time to still get things going here in the right direction.
Well, I tell you what, they better not wait around too much longer. If they keep piling up the losses, all the time in the world will be of no help.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Bledsoe, Ilyasova out there with Warren, and it's Ryan in at the center position. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Trailblazers.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Here's Mozgov following the basket by T.J. Warren. Here's Butler. Soft touch off the glass.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and that is good. Bledsoe's got his first 2 points.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Butler. Thompson right side. It's hauled in by Warren. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Six on the shot clock, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Ilyasova, a screen on Thompson. No one near him. Ilyasova can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Butler. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line. That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Pass to Ilyasova. Another miss by Ilyasova.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shots good from Butler.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Bledsoe. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Warriors leading by 5. Butler with the ball. A stupendous finish in traffic. Butler's got 8.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Here's Warren. And that one's good.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I briefly spoke with Jeff Hornacek. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's Butler. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Misses the layup. 1:49 left in the first quarter. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. That evens the score. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. Second step. Klay Thompson third.
Well, both of these guys, Kevin, have had 2 of the highest shooting percentages this season. And even if the fans haven't noticed it, the coaches and their opponents have noticed it, that's for sure.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. John Lure, he's checked in for Mozgov. Barnes comes in for Green. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. Knight with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Unloads from 13. No good off the front iron. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Butler passes to Barnes. Back to Butler. And stolen by Stuckey. Now here's the fast break. Stuckey leading the way. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Man, guys, got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Stuckey against Iguodala. Stuckey outside, 6 to shoot. Here's Plumlee, and the rejection by Iguodala. That's good. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Outside Butler. And the layup is good. Butler's got 14.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
It's a tie game here in Oakland. And don't go away.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going.
So far, it's been a close Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Mozgov. Butler comes in for John Lure. McDaniels, he's checked in for Thompson. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sessions. Green and Spates are in the post. McDaniels is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And that kind of loss sticks with you for a while because they probably felt they were the better team on that night. They just could not make the plays down the stretch.
Guys, you know, there are times when you would rather lose by double digits than to let a win get away from you when you thought you had. And that sometimes is harder to deal with.
Tries again. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Knight passes to Ryan. He kicks it to Ilyasova. The second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. And that ties it up.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And he gets the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now, here's Warren. Defended by Butler. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He finished with 36 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Suns. And they double up Butler. Feeds to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Here's Knight. To end the run, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Knight's got 12 points now in the quarter. And we're through the...
Gentlemen, I'm here.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball. Oh my goodness, he's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Outside Butler, and here's Green outside, and that one's good. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Thompson against Bledsoe, and Thompson sends it back. Outside Butler. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. There's Green with the 3. Offensive rebound, and it's blocked. Now here's Bledsoe. 6 points for him. The dish now to Ilyasova. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Green, the screen. Here's Butler. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Suns trail by 9. And Bledsoe, here we go. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
John Lure, he's checked in for Green. Markieff Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Josh McRoberts comes in for Ilyasova. Here's Butler. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Let's go to our 2K leader. 3-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Klay Thompson, third.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play 2 guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown.
Sessions checked in for Curry.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Now Butler. He's got 22. Pass to Sessions. Back to Butler. And the pass to Mozgov. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Bledsoe against Butler. Warren kicks to McRoberts. And that one's good. McRoberts has got his first points of the game.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Butler kicks to Mozgov. The shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Thompson. 3rd in field goal percentage. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league and 3-point shooting.
And, you know, that's an impressive accomplishment. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why he's one of the best in field goal percentage.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Harrison Barnes comes in for Mozgov. And it's Iguodala in for Sessions. Morris with a screen on Thompson. Knight with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good on the 3. Warriors leading by 6. And here is Butler. It's stolen by Morris. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's McRoberts, and Butler sends it back. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Morris, a screen. He dishes it to McRoberts. Back to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from McRoberts.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella. And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Golden State. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Suns. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And I think for the Suns, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
Yeah, and you know what? For a team that's desperately trying to get things turned around, this kind of start makes the job almost impossible.
For Phoenix, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Butler goes in, and that one's good. Butler's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And stolen by Butler. On up the court. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Plumlee, and he uses the glass on the layup. Plumlee's got his second basket.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Butler dishes to Curry. Back to Butler. They get a hand on it.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Good if it goes. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Butler, he's in at small forward. Mozgov is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Butler up top, defended by Booker. Mozgov kicks to Curry. Knight with it. They set the pick. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Morris a screen. Knight passes to Booker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Butler goes in.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Butler. 11 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Suns making a change here as well. Warren's checked in. Thompson against Bledsoe. Passes it to Ryan. Back to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Morris. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Curry dishes to Butler. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Curry kicks to Butler. He feeds it to Mozgov. Puts one up from 19. Here's Green. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. And the Warriors lead by 6. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And the wide open shot from Warren. Bullseye. Warren. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Butler, and the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Butler. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Butler's got 11 in the second half. Suns trail by 6. Bledsoe passes to Morris. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 8th assist here tonight.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Butler, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Suns. Bledsoe dishes to Warren. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Ilyasova, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Warriors leading by 5. Curry kicks to Butler. And Green now, top of the key. Really left alone that time.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Bledsoe outside. And Butler sends it back.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And it's blocked. Mozgov against Bledsoe. Inside. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Ilyasova.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Patience.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Thanks, Doris. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Mozgov kicks to Curry. Right side, Butler. And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist by Butler. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Bledsoe passes to Warren. Wasted no time on that one.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Butler kicks to Mozgov. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Mozgov's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They double-team Bledsoe. Pass to Ryan. And Booker kicks to Ilyasova. No good from 11 feet. To the inside. A baseline J. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Warriors lead by 11.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've
that jam! Wow. I mean, just beautiful. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
No good from Bledsoe. Butler on the wing. Shoots it. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 34 points for Butler.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet's Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
Episode of NBA 2K. Star point guard Mike Conley. I want to break down some 2K stuff because you're playing.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG. But I'll tell you, great coaches have great relationships with their players. And those relationships go far beyond basketball. Most great coaches would talk to you 20% basketball, 80% life.
Triple.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Warriors with their last game here in Golden State before heading out on the road. They've definitely started the season right with a hot start.
They've had an absolutely ideal start to the season. I mean, they were fresh and ready from day one, and the results have been there for them right away.
Yeah, the chemistry on that team is really good. Everyone's role is well defined. They look to be poised for a huge season.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Hill in at the 5 spot.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's James. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. To the middle. And Butler sends it back. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Yeah, it's really a nice weapon to have because it makes things easier for you in other parts of your offense when you can knock down the three.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by Kevin Love. Butler kicks to Green. Now the pass to Mozgov. Curry dishes to Butler. Shot clock at 6. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. Outside Irving. LeBron drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Three-pointer, Butler, and he gets it to go.
He'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Irving passes to Love. James against Thompson. In the corner, Smith with it. They grab their own miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Feeds it to Curry. Back to Butler. There's the dish to Green. To the inside. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the evening. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Irving kicks to LeBron. Smith outside, puts up a three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Smith's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Curry kicks to Butler. Golden State moving the ball around. He feeds it to Mozgov. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The good-looking shot from the wing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Love with the screen on Curry. Irving dishes to Love. Rebound by Butler.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Curry kicks to Butler. And another three for Golden State.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Love with the screen for Smith. He dishes it to James. The fader. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Left side Curry. To the middle. And stolen by Irving. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And James throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right here, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. John Lure, he's checked in for Mozgov. Harrison Barnes comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now, here's Butler. He had 34 points in the win against Phoenix.
And, of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
Here's Irving following the basket by Freak. Irving passes to Varejao. That drops.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And the Warriors with possession here. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Good. Irving's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
It's deflected. Out to the wing. Varejao dishes to Shumpert. And that misses. That would have put him up. Butler. Shot is off. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says, LeBron...
He sat us down.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dub the new big three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stance-wise?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
So on the floor for Cleveland, filling out the wings at Shumpert and LeBron. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Smart in at the 1 spot. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He finished with 34 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
Smith, no luck.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. Talk about some great numbers for Butler. He's got 13 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And so Butler nails both of them.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
LeBron with it. Butler covering. Screen by Smith. To the middle, Ramon Sessions with the steal. It's Mozgov, high post. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pick up by Hill. And here's Smart. Smith outside. Hill a screen on Butler. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 6. Mozgov up top. Green kicks to Butler. Excellent defense there from Smith. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Green against James. He kicks to Love. J.R. Smith on the wing. And Smith gets double teamed. Here's Hill, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Hill's got his first points of the night.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. Freak number 1, 4th LeBron James.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
And the Warriors making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Irving drives in, and Butler sends it back. And it's the Warriors on the break. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And Green gets it to go.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And a wide open look for Irving. And another 3 for Cleveland.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Mozgov, Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Irving drives in. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. And Sessions kicks to Butler. Pass to Mozgov. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Went for the 2-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the number 1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to...
All right, guys. I want to go over some things before we get back out there.
Some of the biggest points we scored in the first half came because our defense was sharp and we never passed up a chance to get out and run when they turned it over. I really like that we've made them pay for their mistakes. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora? You're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Butler kicks to Mozgov. It's stolen by Hill. Now Cleveland moving it up. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Irving.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Passes to James. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw missing. He's off on the second. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Butler goes in. Pass to Green. And it's sent back by Hill. For the tie, here's Irving. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting. Just about 73%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
What a play there. The hoop plus the arm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The Warriors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. With 1. Free throw good. Curry.
It's been a solid outing for Curry. He's got 10 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Here's James, the turnaround jumper. Count it. James has got 9 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And it's Butler missing.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Smith, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Uncovered. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 12 points for Steph Curry. The feed to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Dishes it to Thompson. And the rejection by Smith. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Irving. Down low. Deflects the pass. Butler with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. And he gets it to go. 14 points for Steph Curry.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Stephen Curry. First in field goal percentage, first in three-point field goal percentage, and then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Cleveland. Mon Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith. Here's Irving. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Butler passes to Green, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Thompson. And then for Cleveland, Biyombo is checked in for Love. Rodney Hood subbed in for James. Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Varejao with a screen on Kerr. Irving, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Lets it go from 11, and he nails the jumper. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Golden State moving it around. And the wide open shot from Green. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 8th assist in the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
John Lure, he's checked in for Golden State. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Smart's checked in for Kyrie Irving. From deep, Iguodala. Here's Butler. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Butler's got 19 points.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's Hood. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the wing right side. Curry with a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside jumper. Kicks it to Hood. That's tipped and stolen by Butler. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Butler. Butler's got 9 assists now tonight.
I like the fact he had his head up immediately looking to make the dish down the floor. Get rid of it quickly. He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Curry. No good. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Warriors lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it. Come on with it.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Hill in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Irving dishes to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots a fader. Almost, but it rolls out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Barnes. The Cavaliers trail by 7, and it's Smith penetrating, and he gets it to go. Smith's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Butler against James. Mozgov kicks to Butler. And the rejection by Love. To the inside. Here's Smith. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 11 points for Smith.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
Butler passes to Mozgov. Curry dishes to Butler. It's Mozgov, top of the key. Back to Butler, and stolen by LeBron. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Green with the block. They get it back, and the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Outside Irving to take the lead. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Butler kicks to Thompson. And it's sent back by Hill.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Smith the pass to LeBron. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Curry dishes to Butler. Thompson in the corner. And again, no good by Golden State. Cleveland with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
What a night so far for LeBron. He has 9 points and the 2 nice steals as well. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
Warriors trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Outside Butler. And yes, sir, that one drops. Butler's got 21 in the game.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Curry against Irving. Smith outside. Pick up by Hill. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Smith penetrating. Unloads from 13. Mozgov with the block. Smith, no luck.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Butler kicks to Mozgov. The baseline J. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
Irving passes to James. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. No good. Great D that time from Green.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it's Butler missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
The drive by Hill. That one off the back iron and out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Butler against James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 23 points for Freak. And you can feel the crowd react as one.
Yeah, that shot got them out of their seats and off their hands.
And guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Okay, man, put your hands together
James wide open. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
.106 left in the fourth quarter. Butler against LeBron. Curry dishes to Butler. From deep, Green. It's good from beyond the arc.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
LeBron up top. He's covered by Thompson.
Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Butler against LeBron. Butler kicks to Butler. Yes!
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting for Golden State. 3. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Okay, guys, we are up, but the game is far from over. Let's extend the lead. My names. Just going out there.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. No good. Some solid defense from Butler. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hands.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
9 seconds left in the fourth. Love the pass to Shumpert. Hill dishes to Love. Connects from downtown. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thanks, Kev. LeBron, things turned around in that second half. What was the difference?
Started playing defense, started getting stops, and we got to the free throw line, started being aggressive. We made a couple outside threes.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Hard enough for most players to get a triple-double in any game, but he does it yet again. He delivered some serious all-star caliber basketball tonight.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
The vision he displayed tonight was fantastic. 12 assists came straight out of his hands, and a lot of those were pure room service dimes. If a teammate was cutting into a space, he found them. I think he could play the point for them in a pinch.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports